I'm Grace Olson and I'm a therapist. I work here in Eckup with my wonderful therapy sheep and my horses. So we help lots of people who are very unwell to feel better with the magic of nature. So my new book is called Berel Finds His Wings. And it's about how when he first came here, he was very lacking in confidence. He had low self-esteem, and then he was presented with a challenge where he had to really dig deep and find his inner strength and change his thoughts to become a success. So the purpose of the book is to help young children realise that we can actually choose how we think. And we aren't taught that at school. We can think all sorts of terrible things about ourselves and believe them. And so we make our lives quite negative as a result. But if we were taught at a young age, actually, you can think differently, you can think positively, and then more positive things will happen. That would be brilliant, and it would help children to grow up into happy adults. And that's the purpose, not just of Berel Finds His Wings, but all of the children's books that I've written. I suffered quite a lot from depression, and it was all because I was the victim of my own mind. And some children, they're naturally positive, but other children, they're quite, they're soft, they're gentle, they think down thoughts about themselves, and that was me. And as a teenager, I actually took an overdose and tried to kill myself. And then it was only as I was getting older that I learned that I could actually change how I think, and I can be in charge of my life, and I don't have to be a victim of my own misery. And so that's what I'm hoping that these books will help children from a young age to realise they can think positively, and so that they can avoid feeling depressed when they're teenagers. Because being a teenager, especially now with social media, it's so hard. Berel came into my life, when was it? Summer before last. And because he was so shy, he attracted the other sheep to be bullies towards him. And then it was watching him grow in his confidence eventually that inspired me to write the story, because he then changed, and as you can see, he's happily settled. Nobody's headbutting him anymore. So that's what inspired me to write a book about how you can change from being very down on yourself to becoming really positive and strong. When I first started writing, it was during lockdown, and I didn't have any expectations, and in fact my negative thoughts were telling me, oh, you won't get anywhere. But then I managed to switch that around, and I really thought, no, actually I'm going to really make an effort here. And so when I look back and I think, wow, how far I've come, I really hope it inspires other people to see that if you change your thoughts, you can achieve anything.